Hi, welcome to the Paige family homestead. I've had friends and family that live far, far away. Some of them have never seen the pantry. We have a broad spectrum of friends in our circle. Some of them don't get shown the pantry, a lot of them do. I'm kind of picky about who I let in. So, keeping that in mind, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why, it's kind of personal. It's my place. It's where everything happens. It's why I do what I do. So, let's go have a look. Okay, so on entering, you'll notice that the light sucks. I'm going to apologize, but I'm not, because it's important to have diffused light, and often none. On the wall, I just hang my not often used items, but necessary to have them, you know, close by. And Andy's cast ironware. Oh, the lighting is horrible. I have a little space heater in here, plug-in one for in the winter. We've totally barricaded the window. Just junket stuff up here. This used to be a outdoor shed, then turned into a mud room. Some of my cake pans and just stuff I need. That I'll be using a lot of because we're packing. So as we're packing away, I thought, heck, I better show this pantry before it's all gone. We're going to leave it like this for showing the house so that people understand what this room is all about and why it's set up this way. The rings hanging up on bungee cords. I have my wide mouth at the top. Looped down to the bottom, I have my regular mouth jars. I don't keep them on my jars in here for many reasons that we'll get into. But I'm keeping them because we're moving and I have to put all the rings on for the move. Up here I have my sterile water. When I don't have a full pressure canner, I do keep sterile water on hand. And then we have our squash, we have our green beans. I've moved, there's some stuff out of order I've moved over here for dinner. Just, you know, all our garden. This is all Andy's gardening. We have our dill pickles. I'm not going to tell you. I don't know y'all well enough to tell you what we call them. Some of you know, and just okay. So, and then we have cherry tomatoes were abundant, so we actually stewed some of those and pickled some. We have apple butter. We have apple pie filling. This is going to the fridge. Some chow chow I'm going to be doing. I do so much with our chow chow. Pickled, spicy, hot items here. We've even got some watermelon rind in the back there I'm hiding for the kids. Down here we have a lot of our jams and jellies, and I mean there's a lot because we are going to be doing the market too. We tried an experiment this year with some cucumber and radishes dill pickled together. They're ugly, but they're so good. Applesauce, caramel. We have apple pie jam, and like I said, dandelion jelly. Oh, wait till you guys get a wind of that. Lilac jelly, apple butter. Down on the bottom, I've got 3 pressure canners and a bunch of big kettles down here. I keep them at the front because they're used often. A old bread machine. This house is so cold. Sometimes I like to make my dough in that when I'm having a stubborn day. And some grocery items that we keep on stock for fast and go. Our gluten-free items up here. Back here is my dehydration station. And I've got probably 6 months of dehydrated food if we were to eat just that. If I was to grab and go, this is a shelf I'm taking. I'll leave the rest for all you people. But that would be what I take with us. I'm going to be doing some dehydrated meats coming up as well. And the kids love our garden powders. This is all our powders, our orange rinds, lemon rinds. We turn to powder for baking. It's awesome. Our dehydrated soup blends, carrots. Oh, I didn't do any this year because I still have enough from last year, and yeah, it's still good. Our garden leeks. I hang extras down here. These are going to be my kombucha bottles, and also some extra bottles for another batch of barbecue sauce. Up here, just some baking stuff. Here's my dehydrators. I hide them up there. When I'm using them, I bring them down and plug them into the freezer, set them up here. It helps heat the room in the summer or in the winter. We have our corn, some stewed tomatoes. I've got a freezer full of tomatoes I still have to attack, but I'm trying not to can anymore. I'm packing it up. We have apples, we've got relishes, we have ketchup, we have beef stroganoff in a jar, we've got beef and pork and chicken in jars, we have split pea soups, we have vegetable soups, Oma soups, the lighting again, I'm sorry. Up here is mainly my broths. I can never have enough broths. There's duck, there's chicken, there's goose, there's beef. Can't wait for rabbit broth, it's the best. Over here we have our hot salsa, our regular salsas, pickled beets, lots of pickled beets. They sell really well. Thank you, Indonica, for your recipe. It's the best one I've ever had. And down here, some extra jars for filling. Pretty much it. I mean, we've got everything in here. And like I said, I just wanted to give you all a quick peek before we pack her all up. This is how we're leaving it, just to show the house. And we have our fridge here as well. So, this is where Peggy spends her day. My favorite room of the house. The black strips on the rails, this is chalkboard paint, so you could actually write down what you wanted. I saw that on Pinterest, thought it was cool. And then we decided, no, we're moving, so this pantry is going to be gone. And I hope the next resident in this home keeps it as a pantry. It's served its purpose for us. I love it. Thanks for coming along with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, please share, and don't come knocking on my door when shit hits the fan, okay?